Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only, not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, only session today, so two-way with the disclosures. Russell and the YM, Micro Russell and the YM, both in trades that have gone too far, so look for new setups there. And good morning. And there is a long trade on unleaded. That actually is not a stop and reverse. And I'll explain that in a few minutes. Crude oil had a tough time this morning. We have a short setup about 9 seconds before our start time. We get in sync with it over here, and then stop and reverse to long at 70.73. That takes a full stop out, and we're having just a very small loss on the stop and reverse, so we'll take a third trade. Soybeans has a get in sync short at 978 3/4. Pound Aussie is flat, and YM giving us a quick short trade there. Now that's a few seconds before, and now we go long. You would have gotten in sync with that, but that long is going to, at 26, is going to trigger in as they stop and reverse. Money management and target trailing now on YM. 43.032 and now 43.039. Oh, 43. Avoidable short, now long on the Micro Russell. That looks like it has gone far enough to make, needs to go up 0.3 for a minimum of 14 ticks. And yeah, it did go break even. And then stopped out for break even, is now short. YM stops out at, looks like 44. That should definitely get it positive. So that's going to be a one and done. Full loss on the micro Russell. So I have a break even and a loss. Down 2, 47 flat. And a long on crude. 76. Another short on micro Russell. $45.5 money management. Oh, and that one takes a full loss as well. That went up and touched the stop, so that is a second loss with a break even. I am now in a second long, but we're not in that, obviously. It has made money management and looks like it may stop out for break even. Unleaded setting a new session high. Still need a little bit more to get to money management. I mentioned unleaded. I had a couple of trades. Our first trade was the short that got in sync. Didn't quite make money management. Then we have this filtered trade right here. Its filters as a squeeze zone, but it's a stop and reverse, which means we need a 2-tick adjustment to 28, which moves it up above the 50 and would make that a valid trade. Given that this is a very definitely a consolidation pattern, I would have gone ahead and taken that. It goes up, touches money management. Did it actually hit target one? 64. Yeah, it hit target one on the nose. So that would have been worth 36 ticks for target one traders. That would have meant target one traders were done on that trade. Target two comes back and stops out for a single tick break even. So 2 ticks there. Actually, we got a couple of ticks positive. No, we didn't get positive. We were actually at just very small negative. on the initial short trade. Yeah, so that's why we are ignoring what the short was doing. Now we have a long that gets in. Came up just as I was opening up the room. Break even on crude for the final trade of the day. Soybeans picks up a long trade. Never came down to the entry on the short. So we get target one and a couple of ticks on the trailer. That's 6 ticks because that's still got 3 positions in play. We take 11 on target and an additional 6, so we get 4 1/4 points, couple $100, and that is a one and done session. Pound Aussie hasn't gone anywhere, and another short that's successful on Micro Russell. Now I say successful, it's going to be a break even. So 2 break evens, 2 losses on 4 trades. That came down 2. So it'll be 3, 4, 5. And we'll come to break even right there. All right, YM is done. So I'm going to put unleaded up there. So we can take a look at what is happening with Micro NQ. Short doesn't trigger. We're currently in a long trade. Definitely time to get into that if you look at the wick on the second bar after the setup. And a long trade on the Micro Russell as well. This one has a little bit of a wick, so it's going to be right on target one. That's enough of a wick. I will bring my initial target down to target 2. Micro NQ just missing money management. Actually, let's throw unleaded over the soybeans chart because we can get information off of the YM chart. Why do you say it scares you, Renji? What scares you about it? Most days were fairly positive. And I certainly wouldn't trade like this. I would agree with you. But this is just different examples because not everybody wants to trade the same markets. So I got 7 different example charts, and yes, it's definitely difficult to follow 7 different charts. I will not argue that in the least. All right. Target 2 on micro NQ and trailing 437 3/4. Successful on target 1. And we took our 3rd loss on the long on the micro Russell, so that ends that session.
News alert.
You certainly don't want to try to trade, as I say, you certainly don't want to try to trade this many charts at once. I'm trading, I'm not going to trade any more than 3 markets at one time. The way my trade plans are set up, they're about 30 minutes offset start times from each other. So I'm typically not trading any usually not more than 2 charts at a time. Most of the time, it's just 1 at a time. Pick one that works for you. Pick the market that you're comfortable with, that you've tested, that you feel like you have some understanding of it. Okay. None of us really know what the market is going to do, but we're using our trade plans to get a statistical advantage. And that's what it's all about. Okay, unleaded reversed to short and has hit target 2. I wasn't really paying attention, so that's going to go 49 for the entry. Wait a minute, no, doesn't look right. Yeah, 049. Or 0049, excuse me. That will get us positive there. Target 2 worth 53 after the 4-tick stop and reverse adjustment. Our loss was 62 to 49. This 13 ticks 26. We had a few in hand from. Oh, we actually were. Yeah, we were a few ticks down. So yeah, we'll be positive with 53 tick target 2, and now we've got a trailer going. And we get targets 2, 3, and 4 on the micro NQ, and come back for a stop out at 458 flat. Solid winning trade for trade number 1. Which strategy are you start working with to start, Ranjit? Okay, you're working with catapult because micro Russell and the micro NQ are 2 catapult charts that I have as examples. You can use it on any of the markets that I'm showing here, but I'm showing catapult, spotlight, and counterpunch on for various markets. Of course, what I have not got on these example charts yet is Troy's latest strategy, is cloud control. Any improved mini session coming up in about 10 minutes, a little less than 10 minutes. All right, unleaded stops out at 0016. which was also target 1. So another 33 ticks. So we get 53 and 33. 86 on that trade. Definitely going to be put as positive. And so I will put that away. And while we were doing that, we picked up a short trade on the micro NQ. Very slight wick on this one. Not enough to change our target goal. It does make for larger targets. Money management. That's going to bring our stop to break even. 1 tick. Still no trades this morning in the pound Aussie. Unleaded hit. Stopping out of the short and going up to set a new session high. Crude also approaching its session high. And we do take a break-even stop and now long on the micro NQ. Micro NQ taking some heat. And crude absolutely taking off, as well as unleaded. Full stop out on micro NQ. So that is win, break even, and a loss. Slide the micro, slide the unleaded chart back over here where it belongs. And short on the micro NQ now. Under 4 minutes to go. We have a get in sync short on crude. Looks like that may go too far. Yep, just hit money management, so that is off the table. No longer a get in sync. And a new short. Yeah, we're already in the short on the micro NQ. That one's taking heat. And a long trade on the micro, or not micro, on the pound Aussie. After going down to the new session lows. First trade of the morning. See if we can get enough energy in this up move to get us some targets. And a second loss on the micro NQ. Mayim and soybeans both done, getting positive. So we have pound Aussie, micro NQ, and crude 10 a.m. mini session. I'm up in less than 2 minutes. 1 minute to go. So we're obviously looking for a new trade. So just 3 charts still in play. I don't, because I haven't tested that. But you're welcome to test that. I just haven't done that.
News alert.
A couple of orange label reports at 10, and we are into our 10 crude mini session. Actually, that's a get in sync long. Just triggered in. All right, crude getting both targets. So that's going to be a one and done 10 a.m. mini session. Targets at 41 and 48. The entry at 31, 10 and 17, 27 ticks. And we get our third loss on the micro NQ on the long trade. That ends that session. We have money management on pound Aussie. That's our only active chart still. Let's see exactly what that is. 93935. We got to 93936. So yes, we've got money management. So the stop will move up to 9382. Not our quitting trade yet because we haven't hit any targets. We need 9395 for target 1. And we've gotten 93936. So soybeans was one and done. We got positive on the YM. Micro Russell and Micro NQ were tough markets this morning, both taking 3 losses. Micro NQ at least getting one really, really strong trade. So it's not going to be terribly far negative. And we have a losing session at 9 a.m. and a winning session at 10 a.m. for crude. Winning session for unleaded. Gotten a 941 on the pound Aussie. Just 9 ticks away from the target. 4-4. Looking for 9-5. We got 944 for a high now on this bar. And now Micro NQ comes up with a winning trade after we're already done with our session. Well, see if we can't resolve this pound Aussie trade one way or the other, and then we'll call it a morning, I believe. Regular session tomorrow at 9:30. And then crude oil inventory report tomorrow at 10:30. Back on our regular schedule. No holidays this week. Moving the report schedule around. Well, Aussie's still kind of just hanging around. 93.91. Still in the same bar. Oh, 87.2, high of 94.4. We just need 8 ticks one way or the other to close the bar. Oh, that's good. No, okay, yeah, that'll push us up just slightly above target 1 if we can get there. All right, actually, that would be the limits of the bar. We're going to need 9 ticks one way or the other, high or low, to actually close this bar and open a new bar. I saw 94.3. So we got close again. And pulling back a little bit. Getting close, just not able to push up to 95. Get back down around 91, 91 to 92. And target one, so this will be power quitting trade for the pound Aussie. $14 pips for target one. Looking for 94.04 for target two. That's our next objective right there. Let's see what happens with the 50 EMA sitting right there, just a few ticks above target two, up to 93.99. 4 pips away, 9,400. Looks like a guy I saw as high as 405. 3.5 pips. Now up to 94.013. 2.7 pips. Target two. Money man, or rather, trailing stop still at break-even stop. 1 pip above our entry. Trailing stop at 93.82. And there is target two. Looks like. Yes, 94, up over 94.405. So we have target two's in hand. And now we look for target three. Now we see whether it's going to push through the 50 EMA or not. Target three at 94.13. We got them as high as 94.09, almost 94.10. 1 tick below 94.10. So that's 3.1 pips below target three. We got 14 pips on target one, 23 on target two, 37 so far. Still 3 positions in play. So we got at least 3 pips with the break-even stop. So we've got a minimum of 40 pips positive on this trade. All right, got close. Now testing the 50 again. Yep, that didn't get any higher than we saw before. 0.99. All right, we'll give it to 1030. Good morning, those joining me late. Just about done this morning. The only thing left is the pound Aussie and in its final trade. Its only trade this morning. Well, this trade is going to get positive. We have got targets already achieved. So this is going to be the power of quitting trade. Stop sitting at 93.82. Looking at the moment for target 3, 94.13. 8 ticks away, 8 pips away from where we are. I'm going to be closing it down at 10:30. Oh, Nausea can be a little slow. We've got 7 hours worth of trading. 7 hours worth of price action on just on that small chart. Approximately 5 minutes to 3 this morning, but 25 after 10, so 7.5 hours there. So it doesn't move very fast, typically. Sometimes, but typically not a very fast moving market. Six and a half, 7 pips away. Testing the 50 EMA again. Pulled back below the 50. Now it's testing to see if it can push above it again. At least 40 pips in hand. What have we got on the offering? 32 at target 3, 41 at target 4. And of course the trailing position, currently just single tick. 37 ticks in hand off targets 1 and 2. We've got 3 ticks unrealized on the trailing stop at the moment. Still at the 1 tick break even. We'll be moving up at all on this. There's the balance line is at 84.4. Yeah, it's going to 82 is we're going to stay at 82 at the moment. We only need four more ticks. 4 more ticks is where the bar will close. We need 5 to close it. And that lavender indicator on the price scale is the current price. or the current bid actually. All right, it's 10:32. We're still hanging around the 50 EMA, so I'm going to call it a morning. We will see everybody back at 9:30 tomorrow, and we'll do it again. You are most welcome, Ranjit. Neil, I'm sorry. Okay, the chart I'm talking about is the pound Aussie down here in the lower left. Here's in each chart, market is right here in the upper left. Pound Aussie here on the lower left. M2K, which is the micro Russell December contract, upper left. Crude December CL full crude contract December. Top center, micro NQ December contract. Bottom center, YM, which is the Dow E-mini December contract in the upper right. And ZS is soybeans. He's currently on the November contract. That's the front month. I didn't even check that this morning. Yep, we're still, volume's still on the November. January is our next contract on that. That will be just fine, Rajit. You're always welcome. I need a few more souls in here to keep it going. All right, we did close a couple of bars down. Now we got balance line moving up to 93.87.8. 86. Okay, we should move up to 93.84 on the close of the next bar. And we should be just above the balance line on the close of this bar. So we're definitely going to come up to 84, which is two more pips. give us 9 pips total on the trailer. 3 positions still in play. No, you're exactly right, Ranjit. I try to keep the crosshair cursor on the chart that I'm talking about. Pushing up, and there's the move. Stop move up to 84. And we're at 89.5 now. The current. So that will move it up to 87. And possibly even higher. Testing the 50 EMA again. But I am going to have to head it out. So we will see everybody tomorrow at 9:30. Have a good one, Ranjit. And we'll hope to see you back tomorrow. We'll be in here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays at 9:30. Crude oil inventory session whenever it is during the week, usually Wednesdays at 10:30. Last week, because of the Monday holiday, it was Thursday at 11. And once every 3 or 4 years, once or twice every 3 or 4 years, it'll be on Friday. I don't think I've seen it on Friday but twice in the 9 years that I've been working with Troy. You are most welcome. And we will see you tomorrow.